Hello and welcome to today's video as we cover the LCK Players of the Week. Everybody plays two different opponents, so keep that in mind. Stats we utilize KDA, KP, CS per minute, damage divided by gold, vision efficiency, gold difference at 15 minutes, and solo kills per game. So if you're new to League in general, KDA is across all, multiplayer games. Kill, death, assist ratio, kill participation, how many kills a player was involved in for their team, creep score divided by minutes played, how efficient are players picking up gold and minions, damage to champions divided by gold received. That determines how much aggression a player is putting out. Vision efficiency, vision score divided by words placed in league, where there are no minions, where there are no teammates, and it's just dark. The map is dark. You can't see on the map what the fuck's happening. So you put a ward down, and if a ward comes across an enemy player, you get vision score. Maybe also some champions do boost your vision score, like Ashe. They have a ability where, hey, I can shoot a arrow across the map and it lights up where it goes, and then that would also boost vision score because, hey, I see an enemy with a ward or an ability. Gold difference, who's doing well in the laning phase in the 1v1, theoretically in a vacuum, but of course it's seldom truly in a vacuum. And then solo kills per game, that's pretty easy. Who outright kills their opponent and is the only person to deal, it's a 1v1. So, top lane Doran of T1, great week after being much maligned and dragged through the mud. He had a solid week altogether. He only led in one category, but that was enough as you take in everything else. Zeus was second. He was bottom two in kill participation and damage divided by gold. That's why he ended up second. Dudu of DNF, third. If you followed my channel for a couple years now, this is a Dudu special. The guy is good statistically, about 70% of the time. And the other 30% of the time is why he's on a bottom half team. Last was Rich of DRX, as DRX took 4 of the 5 spots on the last place spot. So Doran had a 3-3 KDA, perfect of KT, 7.1. 54 KP, Siwoo of D plus Kia, 72%, very involved in what his team did. 8.2 CS per minute, Keen of Gen G, 8.8. 1.72 damage divided by gold. Rich of DRX actually had nearly twice as much damage as he received in gold. 3 vision score per ward placed. Zeus 3.81. Doran did lead in gold difference. He was up 525 gold on average in the 4 games. He had 2 solo kills in 4 games. Zeus would have 6 and 4. Jungle, Cuz is going to end up being one of the All-Pros in a couple weeks, unless things really go downhill and it's going to, rock the boat because somebody of those upper 3 teams is going to be booted out. Cuz continuously, statistically, ends up being one of the best junglers week to week. It's just a matter of facts when you look at the stats. This week is no different. Owner of T1 second, Sponge of DRX is third. So ironically, you got 4 players on DRX last, and then Sponge. And this has happened a couple times this season where Sponge has been one of the better performing junglers. Lucid was last. Cuz, 38 KDA. He died only once this week. 83 KP. That's a lot of involvement and a 7.5 CS per minute. Hey, give me all the resources that you can. Fight around me, and then I don't die. That's pretty good. Cuz led in all but 2 categories. 1.18 damage divided by gold. Sponge 1.5. 6.79 vision score per ward placed. Up 770 gold at 15 minutes. Had no solo kills. Peanut and Sponge had 1 and 4. Mid lane Chovy once again tops the stats charts, followed by BDD of KT, Zeka of HLE, and then Zeka was third. Last was UCal. Chovy at a 6.4 KDA, Faker 11.1. 60 KP, Closer of Bro, 75%. 9.6 CS per minute led the roll. 1.61 damage divided by gold. Zeka 1.92. And then Chovy would lead in vision efficiency, 4.72, and hit a 500 gold lead on average at 15 minutes. Zeka and BDD led in solo kills, 1 and 4. Bot lane, Ruler at the top, followed by Viper, and then Gumayushi. Last was Lazyfield. Ruler, 4.8 KDA, Duck Dom of KT, 16.3, probably only died twice. 70 KP, Jiwoo of Nongshim, 77%. 9.9 CS per minute, aiming, 10. Ruler would lead in damage divided by gold at 1.71 and vision efficiency, 3.55. He had a 336 gold lead at 15 minutes. Viper, 683 for HLE. Ruler did lead in solo plus 2v2 kills per game because bot lane duo, 2v2. He had 5 in 4 games. Support Delight for HLE. Strong week, followed by Duro of Gen G and Peter of KT. Ondel was last. Delight, 4.8 KDA, 75 KP. Duro had a 78. 0.8 damage divided by gold. Palu of Bro, 1.15. Talk about a very aggressive week for a support. That's a lot of damage. 2.06 vision efficiency. Peter, 2.1. 403 gold ahead, led the roll. Lahens of Nongshim, 2 solo or 2v2 kills in 5 games. So we look at the board, a lot of KT, a lot of T1, HLE, Genji, right? So what? We have 3 of 5 roles represented for T1, KT, 3 of 5, HLE, 4 of 5, Genji, 3 of 5. So those 4 teams clearly dominating this board. And they're the ones that had good weeks. We had a lot of 2-0s this week. I want to say there was only 1 or 2. There might have been 2 2-1s out of 8 matchups. 10 matchups. 10 matchups. So, the strong teams were dominant. This is the way the schedule worked out. We'll see how it affects the power rankings on Friday. I do expect some movement. Nongshim I expect to drop because they have had to play strong teams the last week and a half. Genji, HLE as examples, and those teams are better than them. But then they lost to DNF, which is unacceptable. So that's the deal there. First team, Doran, Cuz, Chovy, Ruler, Delight. Second team, Zeus, Owner, BDD, Viper, Duro. Third team, Doodoo, Sponge, Zeka, Guma, Peter. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.